This is in response to Dr. Paul Krugman's article on Friday, January 1, 2016, Privilege, Pathology, and Power. Now, we all know that we hate people that are really, really rich, especially when we see how they act towards other people. And a lot of times we would like to consider ourselves that we would never treat other people that way. It seems to us, meaning the average working person, that the wealthy are extremely narcissistic. And that's sort of what comes with extreme wealth, that the more money that you have, the more narcissistic you are. And that this is causing, let's just say, extreme spiritual damage. And it's not only damaging the average working person such as myself, it's also damaging the economy. And before I get into that aspect, I just want to say, we love watching all these shows. Remember the first one out was a long time ago, Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, where we could see how consumer-driven some of these people were in their lifestyles. And their bathroom cost more than our whole house, that type of stuff. But when you want what you want and you're willing to spend the money to get what you want, then that goes into the point of possibly buying elections. So right now in the 2016 election cycle, about half of the money has been contributed by about 200 of the wealthiest families in America. So they want what they want. They have different priorities than we have. They want to keep their money and they don't want to give it to people like us because it's called redistribution. It's called the 47%. So again, we have our spoiled egomaniacs. And Dr. Krugman points this out for a couple reasons. And he wants to make two examples, and let's do those two real quick. One was Sheldon Adelson. Sheldon Adelson's worth about $30 billion, and he basically is having some trouble with some casinos that he built in Macau, which I believe is fairly near Hong Kong. And it had to deal with the mafia, and it had to deal with prostitution, which coming from Las Vegas, where Sheldon Adelson became a real estate Mongol, so to speak. Those sort of go hand in hand. But he was at court, and the judge is telling him, you got to answer this stuff, and he's back-talking her, and she says, no. Here, I'm the one in charge. You have to answer to me. I don't have to answer to you. So what did Adelson do? He bought a newspaper, and he put money out trying to get that judge, put money to try and get that judge thrown out or to not get elected the next time. And when he bought the paper, nothing appeared at that paper, which was in Las Vegas, but some other obscure papers in New Hampshire, which had no reason to have that at all, also published derogatory remarks regarding that judge. So, they want to get back at people, and they can be extremely, extremely petty at doing it. And, of course, the other article was a guy by the name of, I think his name was Singer, who basically indicated that he knows that inflation is going to skyrocket real soon because the price of real estate in the Hamptons has gone up, and so has the price of, let's just say, extremely high-end art. And we laugh at all of these types of things. But, they're mad. They're mad at Obama. They're mad at Obama because they like their lower taxes. They liked getting away with this kind of crap. And Obama had indicated that, hey, they shouldn't be acting this way, and that they're not really helping the economy in some respects, and it hurt their feelings, and some of their taxes have been raised. And the thing is, what will happen in 2016? How much money will they put into the election? Because remember, Sheldon Adelson basically bankrolled a huge egomaniac, narcissistic personality, Newt Gingrich, in 2012. He personally kept him in because I believe he gave him $100 million, which was chump change to him. But that kept Newt Gingrich going. So if any of these, and of course, that's what Rubio, that's what Cruz, that's what Christie, they're all relying on getting one or two big benefactors. Then they don't have to do any of that other stuff, and then they can stay in the race as long as possible. And the question is, How much money are these multi-billionaires willing to put into the election of 2015 to get the candidates that they want, to get those candidates elected, and to get the type of laws that they want enacted? Less taxation, cut down on business requirements, especially environmental requirements, things like that. Things that hurt the ordinary human person. But that's just the way our election is going right now. And will they prevail in 2016?